Hi guys, this is my garden, or it was what my garden looked like before I did a whole bunch of plowing. So this is what our garden looks like now. That's Toro. What I've done to the garden so far is chicken manure and a cow manure.
We're gonna keep our moss and keep the small plants over on this side. So it's kind of go like this. We're gonna put corn and sunflowers over here and tap it right down, and then keep all this kind of below. And that's the way it's supposed to go with zoning. Your house being zone 0, your kitchen being zone 0, and then zone 1 being the one closest kind of to your house where you're gonna be accessing it from your kitchen most, and then so on and so forth. And so it's a compost bin. We're probably gonna be using that. That's our Toro kitty, and this is me, and that's it. Thanks for coming.
Hi guys, I'm here at the Alberta Street Co-op.
Working here, and when like people are invested in the co-op or regular shoppers here, it's really cool to see how like seasonal trends happen where people eat more seasonally. So whatever farm direct is coming in is more popular, and I mean that's sustainable in that your food's coming from a close source. That in itself is a lifestyle change, and that's been pretty cool. I do my best to live sustainably. One is being involved in the co-op here, eating as locally as possible, and eating seasonally with our farm direct produce and stuff. The more that I learned, that the more it is a drive for me to try to live as sustainably as possible. I guess the hardest part is, like, you know, your life is full of habits, and breaking habits is hard. I'm still figuring out ways that I'm like, oh, I should maybe start doing that more. Like, that makes more sense. That's more sustainable. In order for us to continue, like, living happily on this planet, we need to take care of it. It's taken care of us for a long time. Investing in your community is the best way to improve your community.
I'm about to get some bulk items. So, first on my list, I'm going to get some yummy hazelnut butter. So, as with most grocery stores, you can get many bulk items. Only here, there's tons of bulk items. Tons and tons and tons and tons and tons.
And the other really great thing about shopping at co-op is that most of the items are local, and they have things where they're either conventional, like here, or organic, or
So,
Just sit there eating chips.
so what's your name?
Paula.
Paula. And Paula is a very kind shopper here at Alberta Co-op who's willing to answer a question.
Well, I like to buy in bulk because it's more convenient. I get to choose the amount that I want. If I don't use much of something, then it's going to be fresher when I use it. Less packaging is huge, of course. It's nice to do reusable bags. You get the information, like I heard you were
Yeah?
doing. You get to see exactly what you're getting, where it's from. That's great.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
The really cool thing about the folks at Alberta Co-op and a lot of other co-ops around Portland, which makes us really lucky, is that we've got raw sesame oil, or canola oil, sunflower oil, olive oil, maple syrup, honey, coconut oil, which is crazy.
Let's just take a look at all the things I got. We filled up our dough. That guy is filled dish soap. This is olive oil. There's a bulk eggs, so I got a couple. Coconut oil and bulk. Laundry liquid. This is an old container that I've been using. And some hazelnut butter, yum yum. And shampoo. All of this together was about $20.
So, I've been working in natural stores for like a long time, and I think that they're a great place to sort of have the information sort of pour upon you. You don't have to seek it out so much when it comes to organics or local things which I think are more sustainable ways of shopping. I think we need that sustainable at this point is kind of a buzzword, and sustainable for who? Like if we had the whole planet all eating the way that I eat, could that many people survive? What is the impact of how you buy and how you eat, how you live? Spaces like this where it's a little crunchy, it's a little smaller, you run into your neighbors, it's really beautiful. We know the farmers, and that's so wonderful.
Community aspect, like, what do you think that does for people, and do you think that makes sustainability easier?
I think it makes it more palatable, or where it's like you actually see it. I also think that why it matters to me is I trust the accountability of those sources so much more than just a label.
Yeah.
I can go to that farmer, I can talk to that guy, as opposed to something where it's like, this is organic from Mexico or China or New Zealand, and it's like, it probably is, but like I don't know those guys and I can't ask them, and I don't know what happened between there and here. Probably like work out to just go to their farm and look at how they do things. It's this company, this isn't applicable so much here. This company is from Madison, Wisconsin, and I used to live there.
Me too.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. I grew up there.
Right. So, like, here, this isn't true, but there, they deliver by bike. Like, after it was roasted, it didn't go back onto, like, something that's oil-powered.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. So, yeah, it's like there's all these domino effects. Oh, my God, the implications are so huge. These tiny decisions that we make, like, have these there's repercussions that can keep going for so long.
Right.
I was one drop in that bucket. But then it's like I can be a drop in a better bucket. I want that effect to be positive and to be nearby me.
Yes. More things that you can get in bulk are
like that, that's something that's been here in the culture in Oregon for a long time. So you're kind of like, by supporting local, you're also being more sustainable, and then the money stays within our community rather than somebody in Colorado getting rich off of us wanting to eat organic eggs or whatever.
In terms of like buying as local as possible, buying from local farmers, supporting local farmers. We have super high quality meat, and really understanding where our products come from. We have buying standards. Some people do 100% of their shopping at the co-op.
and where we're at.
Okay. My name is Lisa E. Rainey, and I work for the Lynn Feed and Seed Store. And we opened this location called the Deacon Street Doorway about a little over a year ago. And we're in the Woodlawn neighborhood, which is in northeast Portland. And we've been historically a feed store and a garden center since the 40s. Some significant changes that we've made to really adhere to that sustainability practice is that we sell a lot of organic products and non-GMO feeds and non-GMO plants and from really local sources. We're really proud of that. We're different because we do have very long-term relationships with people, and if you really have a concern, you can come and approach us. We're accessible. It's a really great way to some solid support and foundation to the community, because people come here and this is where they come. This is kind of their neighborhood garden and animal center, and we just talk about things. It makes people feel more confident about the decisions they're making, and encourages them to keep moving forward with it. Things can be complicated. I do have a graduate degree in interdisciplinary studies from Merrillhurst, and my background is very eclectic, but I do consider myself a social scientist, and I really, really thrive on being able to affect the group and watch the dynamics that happen within a community, and it's been a really great social experiment to watch this and start it, and it's just going really well.
Today is Sunday the 26th, and I just wanted to show you guys I've done a little bit of work, and I wanted to show you guys the progress that I've made. I just got back from the farmer's market, and so I've got some new plants in here, and I can show you a little bit what I'm doing. Three Sisters Guild happening right here. As you can see, I've got corn here and pole bean, and here in the middle is butternut squash. The corn obviously grows up like corn. The pole bean will wrap around the corn using it as a pole, and then the squash provides low-level coverage across the entire crop to keep it nice and hydrated. And the bean also provides extra needed nitrogen for the corn underneath the soil. Little bits of the nasturtium here are coming up that I planted last week or a couple weeks ago. I've added some watermelon here, and it's a little sunflower. It's gonna hang out next to the watermelon. Those go pretty well together. The kale is getting bigger and doing well. I've added a lime basil plant and a couple of tomato plants. This is a Wisconsin 55. We used to have lavender, but it didn't do so well, so I'm giving it a little bit more space. It's really good for the bees, and of course bees are extremely important in your garden. And as you can see, I've added a makeshift clothesline. We've only kind of used it, but it works, and I'm excited to be able to have that nice fresh scent of clothes that are dried in the sunshine. So, that's about it. Got some scarlet beans that I'm gonna try to grow in the front and make a cascade across our railing. I've got some arugula popping up already that I planted last week. It's all very exciting. I really am digging this gardening stuff. Having a lot of fun with it. And yeah. Yeah.
That's always a good thing.
That's true.
Pace yourself.
Yeah. One thing at a time.
That's right.
Bye.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.